Hey, what's happening, YouTubers? Tonight we got a brand new review. Tonight we're reviewing the Build-A-Figure Gilgamesh from the Marvel Legends Eternal Wave. So as you can see, I did pick up all 7 figures from the Marvel Legends Eternals Wave. 6 needed to complete the figure, and all 6 of them have come in. So now I'm going to go ahead and review the figure. The only thing is I don't have a little read-up on Gilgamesh because it's the Build-A-Figure like you see in the box here. But I will throw up something I found on Marvel's Wikipedia here in a second. Alright, enough about that. Let's go ahead and put this figure together. Alright, here is Gilgamesh assembled from the snap. Let's go ahead and take a look at the accessories he comes with. So he does come with an additional set of hands. They're fisted ones, and then the ones that are on there right now are like gripping hands. So now we're going to take a look at the figure itself, and you all know right off the bat, like I like to take a look at the head sculpts, especially for the MCU ones. I think they did a good job getting the likeness to the actor Don Lee. Let me know in the comments below what you think. I think their photoreal tech worked pretty well in this instance, and I think the likeness to the actor is really on point. And like I've mentioned throughout the entire Marvel Legends Eternals wave, there are some photoreal tech head scans that are hit or miss. This one, in my opinion, is definitely a hit. All right, now we're going to take a look at the rest of the figure. And much like the other figures in the wave, it does have that metallic finish. This one is kind of like a bronze kind of finish with the dark green. Now, when it comes to articulation, it's kind of similar to what you'd see with the rest of the figures. It doesn't have that waist swivel, but there is a diaphragm joint. And this one, I think, gives you a solid range of motion. So it can go as far as that front, that, and then as far back as that. And the interesting thing is when you move the figure back, you do see more details of the armor underneath. And then it also has your shoulder swivel, double jointed elbows, wrist swivel, thigh swivel, double jointed knees, and ankle articulation and ankle pivot. All right, and one thing I did want to point out is there's like an inscription on his armor, just like there was on Angelina Jolie's Athena figure, and I'm starting to see it on the rest of the figures as well. I'm wondering if that has something to do with the Celestials. Hopefully we'll find out when the movie does come out. Now I'm going to jump right into size comparisons, and right now I'm just going to compare Gilgamesh with other Eternal figures that I haven't yet reviewed. Alright, first size comparison, here is Gilgamesh next to Kingo and Sprite, and like I mentioned before about the photoreal text being hit or miss, I think in my opinion, the likeness to Kumail Nanjiani is there. The head sculpt's definitely there, but just for some reason I think the paint deco is a little off. Let me know in the comments below what you all think. And in terms of the Sprite figure, I think it looks great. The only thing is I think the head might be a little too big in compared to proportions with the rest of the body. But other than that, I think both these figures are great. All right, next size comparison. Here's Gilgamesh standing next to Makari and Druig. And next size comparison, here is Gilgamesh standing next to Athena and Phastos. Next size comparison, here is Gilgamesh standing next to Icarus and Circe. And last size comparison, here is Gilgamesh standing next to Crow. Alright, here's Gilgamesh with the whole Marvel Legends Eternals team, minus Ajax and Crow. Now, Ajax, I think, is set to be up for pre-order sometime later this week or this month, I believe. I also believe it's a Walmart exclusive. But I'm also seeing now people finding them at Disney Park, which is pretty cool. Now, overall, I think this wave is a strong wave, especially since it's a movie-based wave. Now, I think, I could be wrong, someone correct me if I am in the comments below, this is probably the largest amount of figures we've seen for an MCU wave for Series 1 ever. I mean, there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 with Ajax and Crow. 11 figures alone Hasbro has produced for this movie in the first wave. I don't think we've ever seen that many figures in one wave or in the first rollout of a movie. Except for maybe Infinity War. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments below if I'm wrong about that. But my overall thoughts on the Build-A-Figure is I think it's a pretty solid choice to make Gilgamesh the Build-A-Figure. I also think the wave as a whole is pretty solid. You needed 6 figures to complete it, 7 figures total, and then 2 exclusives and 1 deluxe figure. I think Hasbro did a fantastic job getting the figures down in terms of their costumes. Now, in terms of likeness with the photoreal tech, like I mentioned, some figures were hit or miss. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you all think about Build-A-Figure and about the whole wave in general. And are you all looking forward to the Eternals movie coming out next month, and will you be seeing it? Let me know in the comments below what you all think, and as always, leave a like if you like what you see, and if you haven't already yet, please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching.